our new range of hydrogen products.
So in the engine bay, we've got our 448 hydrogen-combustion engine, which is 55 kilowatts of power, 440 newton meters of torque. And we'll show you how clean the engine is at the very end. So when we move on to what's different compared to a diesel machine, so you can see that we've got hydrogen tanks stored on the roof. So we've got black plastic section. There are 3 hydrogen tanks, which are aluminium lined with carbon fibre wrapped around them. And we've got 2 feed pipes coming down to the front of the machine with a ground level refuelling point here. But other than that, this machine isn't any different. So we've been on to 8 customer sites in total now. And the feedback is, it's just the same. But that's exactly what we want. We don't want the transition to net zero to be complex or to be cumbersome for the operator. We want them to feel no difference and to get on and enjoy the new reality, essentially. So yeah, that's the hydrogen Backhoe, and we'll show you the engine.
So we're going to open the bonnet now and you'll be able to see a bit more of the engine. The beauty about using the engine is he fits in the generator, and he also fits beautifully within the front loader arms of the Backhoe loader. So we're using hydrogen gas as a fuel. Now, hydrogen doesn't have any carbon in the fuel. So because of that, when we check the oil, and if you go home tonight and check a petrol or diesel vehicle, when you get back and you dip the oil in a petrol or diesel car will be black. And it's black because of the carbon. Now in the hydrogen combustion engine, because we're using hydrogen fuel, the oil stays completely clean. Now it still degrades, it still needs to be changed, and that's set at 500 hours at the moment, but it's a true cleanliness of how clean the machines are. And when you walk around the machine and have a look at the exhaust pipe, beautifully clean inside. So we're not producing those emissions that we do with diesel. But while we're doing that, you're still delivering the same torque, same power, the same transient response that the 55 kilowatt diesel engine would deliver, but we're doing all of that without the carbon.
When we look at the side of the future and we start looking towards net zero, power is very important. We're getting more and more electrification on site, so we're going to need more and more power. Power traditionally is the first thing onto site. We run all day, every day, using lots and lots of fuel. So for the site of the future, if it's going to be net zero, we've got to find a solution as to how we power that site. And we think we've cracked it. So JCB's approach is a 2-stage approach. The first stage is a product that's been out for a couple of years now. It's our JCB Power Pack. But I just want to refresh you on it because it does form an important part of the story. So our Power Pack is a battery energy storage system. So it's a large box filled with lithium-ion batteries. And we can fill this with beautiful, clean, green energy, and we can take it to site and use it. Historically, that's been a diesel generator. Even our Stage 5 products, fantastic, massive reductions in particulates, massive reductions in NOx, but they still burn diesel, still creating CO2. So that's where we come to our second product, our brand new G60 RSH, JCB's first commercially available hydrogen product using our hydrogen internal combustion engine. Basically, we put a zero carbon fuel in, so we get zero CO2 out. So when we do need to run the generator, we can do it without adding CO2. It's a generator. It's normal. I think it's exciting. I think it's excitingly normal. And we've designed it specifically to be just like that. When we started, we knew this product had potential to be revolutionary, and we thought it should be redesigned to be revolutionary. But speaking to customers, they said, actually, we love your 60 kVA diesel. We just don't like the fossil fuel that goes into it. So we tried to keep this product as key to the original as possible. So what we really want is when an operator approaches the machine and they open the doors, we want an engineer to be able to look at this product and say, I know what that is. I understand that product. I can work on that product. There's nothing in there that's too scary.
And we manufacture the equipment that's needed to transport through and dispense hydrogen safely. So what I built with me today is our first product. It's the HyKit mobile hydrogen refueler. It's a full hydrogen refueling station that we've condensed. We've put it down, we've put it in a box, we've put it on a trailer, and we've kept the total weight under 3.5 tons. So this can be towed around by a pickup truck. And that's important because machines like this need the fuel to cope to where the machines are operating. You don't have the infrastructure on site. On ports, quarries, construction sites, airports, land speed records, there isn't the infrastructure there available ready to do the fueling. And this is the gap that HyKit are here to fill.